That's Suzal for the early lead, coming away second as they look for position into the turn. On the outside is Cheatin' Time with Slick Chick third. And now moving up to get that early lead round the turn goes Cheatin' Time. Pacing in second position goes Jody Mikey Rango. In third to the quarter is Slick Chick with Suzal fourth. Racing in fifth by the quarter, that's Miss Social, the quarter 28 3/5. The leader is Cheatin' Time. Jody Mikey Rango is second. In third, Slick Chick. Suzal is fourth. Miss Social fifth. Flaming Mame sixth. Fox Valley Hula seventh with Winks Pride and Charlotte Amali. They move to the half-mile pole. The leader a length and a half is Cheatin' Time. Racing in second after a half-mile on the wood comes Jody Mikey Rango. In third to the three-quarter-mile pole now is Suzal. Racing in fourth on the mid-back side is Slick Chick. In fifth to the three-quarters, Miss Social. Racing sixth on the rail comes Flaming Mame. They go to the three-quarters under urging now. That's Cheatin' Time. Suzal hustles up to be second on the rail. Third to the corner is Jody Mikey Rango. Around the turn, the leader by a half length is Cheatin' Time. Suzal gains ground second. In the lane, it's Cheatin' Time on a short lead. Suzal out there second. Racing third as they drive through the lane is Flamin' Mame. Coming on fourth in the stretch is Charlotte Amali. That's Flamin' Mame, the leader. Charlotte Amali on the outside. That's Flamin' Mame in front. They're off. On the outside, that's Perfect Colt and Brett is Jip for the early lead down along the rail. Or a Roaring Time came away well with Rock Gus and Brett is Jip quickly into a three-length lead. Racing in second round the turn goes Perfect Colt. In third to the quarter, or a Roaring Time. Racing in fourth as they enter the stretch the first time, Rock Gus. Isaac's Express fifth with Awesome Dancer sixth. In seventh, that's Pacing Volo. Cruise to Victory is eighth, and trailing the field as they go over to the half-mile pole now comes Red Wolf. They move over to the half-mile mark on the front end. The leader is Perfect Colt. Down along the inside, racing second to the half-mile marker, Brett is Jip. Rock Gus comes on strongly third, moving up fourth as they go to the half-mile marker. That's Isaac's Express. Into the half-mile, the leader a length is Perfect Colt. Racing on the outside, Rock Gus is second. Brett is Jip racing third into fourth to the three-quarters. Isaac's Express in fifth position on the rail, or a Roaring Time. Coming on sixth to the upper turn, that's Red Wolf. They go to the three-quarters, Rock Gus the leader. On the outside now, Isaac's Express hustles up to be second along the rail, third to the corner. That's Perfect Colt, the three-quarters 132 and 4. They turn for home on the front end. The leader by two is Rock Gus. It's Rock Gus the leader. Racing in second through the lane comes Perfect Colt. Rock Gus leads with Perfect Colt on the outside, racing second. It's Rock Gus, Pacing Volo closing on the outside. Perfect Colt comes on. That's Perfect Colt getting up. They're off. Out sharply along the inside, Lisa Lee for the early lead. Coming away second, Hustle Rock. Gamby Sugar got off well. Driving up on the outside into that turn goes Miss Miser, and around the turn they go. The early leader by a length is Hustle Rock on the outside. Miss Miser moves up second. They go down to the quarter. That's Miss Miser moving up to get the early lead. Trotting in second of the 3/8 now goes Hustle Rock on the outside, but down along the rail, Lisa Lee is third. Racing in fourth to the 3/8, Gamby Sugar coming on fifth. Cross Creek in sixth. Tuffle's Hope, Once in a Blue is seventh, and it's W.O.'s Jet eighth, and trailing the field, Idle Wild's Winnie. Into the half mile, Miss Miser leads by 3.5 lengths. Trotting in second, Hustle Rock on the outside. That's Lisa Lee third. They go by the half and 1, 2, and a fifth. Into the 3/4, Miss Miser the leader on the outside. Moving up to be second goes Lisa Lee down along the rail third as they go to the 3/4. That's Hustle Rock on the outside. 3 deep into the turn is Cross Creek. Once in a Blue comes on. They swing round the turn on the outside. That's Cross Creek getting the lead. Between horses second is Lisa Lee. Once in a Blue, a powerful third. They turn for home. Cross Creek's under a drive, but here comes Once in a Blue to get the lead along the rail. Lisa Lee, that's Once in a Blue trotting away. They're off. That's Corky's Egyptian for the early lead. Coming away, Bubbling Crude with Mr. Pyrite. On the outside, Worthy Bearcat. Into that first turn, the leader by 2, Corky's Egyptian. Racing second, Bubbling Crude. Worthy Bearcat tucks third. Mr. Pyrite is fourth, Eligible fifth. Reveille Rorty is sixth. They move in for the quarter mile. 29 3/5. The leader, Corky's Egyptian, racing second. Bubbling Crude in third. Worthy Bearcat in fourth. Mr. Pyrite, Reveille Rorty on the move fifth. In sixth to the half mile is Eligible on the outside seventh. Tricky John, Jake's Jamie, and Dom's Bread at the end. Over to the half mile pole, the leader is Corky's Egyptian, 1.5 lengths. Racing second by the half mile pole, and on the move now goes Bubbling Crude. The half mile mark, 1-1. Corky's Egyptian on the inside, Bubbling Crude under a heavy drive on the outside. They vie. Worthy Bearcat is third. In fourth, Mr. Pyrite. Racing fifth is Reveille Rorty. Into the 3/4, Corky's Egyptian leads a half length. Bubbling Crude out there second. Racing in third, Worthy Bearcat by the 3/4 mile pole. 1:30-2. The field's bunching. Corky's Egyptian on a short lead. Reveille Rorty out there with Tricky John. It's Corky's Egyptian, the leader. Reveille Rorty racing second. In third through the lane is Mr. Pyrite. That's Corky's Egyptian in front. They're off. That's Pleasant Bell and Skip to Fame for the early lead. On the outside, Jeepers Creepers came away well, getting off fourth. Scamper Girl and into the turn. Jeepers Creepers moves up to take the early. Pacing in second, Skip to Fame. Pleasant Bell is third. Racing in fourth, Scamper Girl, Dixie J. Pet fifth. Natural Nat is sixth with St. Clair seventh. Netta Gale and Joy Tross by the quarter-mile pole, 29 and 3. Into the 3/8 they go. The leader is Jeepers Creepers racing in second. Skip to Fame in third is Pleasant Bell on the outside. Fourth to the half, Dixie J. Pet. Scamper Girl is fifth. Racing sixth round the turn, Natural Nat. They move in for the half-mile. Jeepers Creepers the leader. Up on the outside, Dixie J. Pet to be second. The half off stride is Jeepers Creepers. Impeded there was Skip to Fame. They go to the 3/4. The leader is Dixie J. Pet by 3 lengths. Racing in second, Natural Nat in third. Pleasant Bell, Skip to Fame is fourth. On the outside, fifth as they go to the 3/4 mile pole, St. Clair. Into the 3/4, Dixie J. Pet leads by 2. Natural Nat is second, racing in third. Pleasant Bell, they turn for home. The leader, Dixie J. Pet, 3 lengths. Racing in second in the lane comes Natural Nat. It's Dixie J. Pet moving away. Number they're off. That's Polo's Rusty for the early lead, coming away alongside into the turn. Brother Jade along the rail of Better Prince, tucking in fourth round the turn. Goes John Boy, and around the turn they go. Polo's Rusty, the leader, racing second to the quarter-mile juncture of Better Prince. In third, looking to drop in there, and drops in his Brother Jade. John Boy is fourth with Key Doss fifth. The quarter 28 and a tick. Polo's Rusty, the leader, racing second to the 3/8 marker is Better Prince in third. That's Brother Jade. John Boy is fourth. Key Doss is fifth. Treasure's Edge is sixth, racing seventh to the half-mile pole. Skipper David with 4-wheel drive. Mighty Captain in the Easter Flow. And around the turn they go. The leader by a length and a half as they go by the half-mile pole is Polo's Rusty. John Boy K comes on second, racing in third. A Better Prince in fourth to the 3/4, Key Doss. Polo's Rusty, the leader. John Boy on the outside is challenging, and that's John Boy K now getting the lead. A Better Make That Key Doss coming to second. Into the 3/4, John Boy K, the leader. Key Doss comes on second, racing in third round the turn. Comes Polo's Rusty, 3/4, 128 and 3. John Boy K leads by 3 lengths. Key Doss racing second. It's John Boy, the leader, with Key Doss on the outside. That's John Boy K and Key Doss, but it's John Boy K. That's House Detective out sharply for the early lead between horses. Late Kills Jeffrey, Ice Skipper on the rail. To Mahu Tiger came away, getting off along the inside as they race for position into the quarter mile. Goes Dance With Me Henry. And into the stretch the first time, the leader by 2 is Late Kills Jeffrey. Racing in second position, Ice Skipper. In third, the House Detective. Racing fourth, Dance With Me Henry. To Mahu Tiger is fifth and ready to come out. On the outside, sixth as they go to the half-mile pole, Surrender. Racing in seventh position on the front stretch. That's Phillips Council. Lima Silver is eighth. In ninth round, the turn Stolen Rhubarb. Ron Ziegel, the leader. To Mahu Tiger, moving fast on the outside, is up to get that lead. Racing in second after a half mile goes Late Kills Jeffrey. In third position of the 3/4 goes Surrender. Racing in fourth is Ice Skipper. In fifth to the upper turn, Phillips Council. House Detective is sixth. Stolen Rhubarb is seventh. They go to the corner. To Mahu Tiger, the leader a length. Racing in second round, the turn. Late Kills Jeffrey. It's to Mahu Tiger holding firm. Late Kills Jeffrey second. On the outside, Surrender is third. Coming on fourth, 3 deep there. That's Phillips Council in the lane on the front end. The leader by 3 is to Mahu Tiger on the inside. Racing second through the stretch comes Late Kills Jeffrey. To Mahu Tiger, the leader with Late Kills Jeffrey. Closing ground is Ice Skipper, but it's to Mahu Tiger. They're off. That's Pretty Bonnie G for the early lead. On the outside, coming away well was Rust Proof with Rorty's Fling. Getting off fourth into that first turn goes Dancing Georgiana, and around the turn, Rust Proof on the outside. Pretty Bonnie G on the rail. In third to the quarter goes Rorty's Fling. Dancing Georgiana's fourth. In fifth, and now on the move is Dancing Georgiana. They go to the 3/8. Rust Proof leads. Dancing Georgiana hustles up to challenge second. Racing in third to the clubhouse turn goes Pretty Bonnie G. In fourth to the club. That's Rorty's Fling. In fifth position now goes Skipper J. Sarah. Misty Betty is sixth. Maple Lane's Deborah seventh. Axe Message the trailer. Into the half-mile pole they go. The leader by a length is Dancing Georgiana. The half 59 and 4/5. It's Dancing Georgiana, the leader. Up on the outside, Pretty Bonnie G racing into third. Rorty's Fling and Pretty Bonnie G under urging on the outside gets the lead. Dancing Georgiana racing second. In third to the 3/4 is Rorty's Fling. Racing in fourth. On the outside of horses comes Misty Betty. It's Pretty Bonnie G, the leader on the outside. Gaining ground is Rorty's Fling. They turn for home with Pretty Bonnie G, the leader. Rorty's Fling is closing on the outside for the lead. That's Rorty's Fling getting the lead. Racing in second through the stretch is Maple Lane's Deborah. Maple Lane's Deborah on the outside gets the lead. Her off. That's Swayze Our Lady for the early lead coming away. She'll be perfect on the outside. Anna Tross with Honey Crick Chicken around the turn they go. The early leader by 2. She'll be perfect racing second. Swayze Our Lady. Anna Tross on the outside is hung third. Racing in fourth goes Honey Crick Chick, Gamely Express, and HR's Night Image. The leader by 2. She'll be perfect. Anna Tross now challenging second. In third as they go to the 3/8 pole comes Swayze Our Lady. That's Anna Tross on the outside. She'll be perfect along the rail. Swayze Our Lady is third, racing fourth to the half-mile post on the rail. Honey Crick Chick on the outside. HR's Night Image is fifth. Racing in sixth as they go by the half-mile comes Gamely Express. On the move is She'll Be Perfect. It's Anna Tross ahead. She'll Be Perfect moves up second. Swayze Our Lady third. In fourth is HR Night Abbey. Racing fifth to the 3/4. Honey Crick Chick in sixth to the upper turn goes Gamely Express. They go to the 3/4. It's She'll Be Perfect. The leader racing in second is Anna Tross. In third round the turn goes Swayze Our Lady. In fourth as they turn for home. HR Night Abbey. She'll Be Perfect shows the way with Anna Tross. Second between horses is Grad's Ravina. She'll Be Perfect, Grad's Ravina, and Gamely Express. Her off. That's 5-iron for the early lead. Coming away along the inside, Carrie's Ideal with Meadow Rainbow. And as they drive into that first turn, 5-iron leads. Racing in second, Carrie's Ideal. Meadow Rainbow is third. In fourth, Fox Valley Baron, Timely Twinkle fifth. Roustabout Rick is sixth. They go over to the quarter, 5-iron the leader. Carrie's Ideal racing second. Meadow Rainbow is third. They go by the quarter. 29 4/5. On the front stretch, it's 5-iron showing the way. Racing in second to the 3/8 pole goes Carrie's Ideal. Meadow Rainbow is third. In fourth position, that's Fox Valley Baron. Roustabout Rick's underway now as they go to the half-mile with 5-iron showing the way. Racing in second to the backside is Carrie's Ideal, the half, 1:01 1/5. Over to the 3/4, 5-iron the leader, racing second. Carrie's Ideal. Meadow Rainbow is third. In fourth to the upper turn goes Fox Valley Baron. They go to the 3/4, staying out there by a length. The 5-iron racing in second, Carrie's Ideal. Meadow Rainbow comes on third along the rail, fourth to the upper turn. That's Fox Valley Baron. They go by the 3/4 mile pole. 1:29 3 on the front end. 5-iron leads. Racing in second in the lane. Between horses, Carrie's Ideal on the outside. Racing in third, Meadow Rainbow. That's the Meadow Rainbow on the outside, getting up.